What is up, guys? It is DMG here, and today we are going to be looking at the Future Stars Florian Neuhaus here. Now, looking at his card, he's actually very similar to the Tonali objective, right? Relatively same pace, shooting, passing. He does have better dribbling, but same defending, same physical. And so with that Tonali card, he played a pretty specific role in a two defensive mid set where he would roam forward in order to utilize his passing. And I have a feeling that Neuhaus is going to be in a pretty similar role. So looking at his card, 6 foot, medium, 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot. He is definitely going to be a little bit of a player who kind of sits back, even though he can roam forward. And again, looking at his card, he does have some good stats on him. He has great stamina. His defending is not bad. His dribbling is actually quite good. And along with that, he has a lean body type. So I don't think we actually need to adjust the dribbling at all because he should move fairly well. His passing is actually much better than 87 because his vision, short pass, long pass are all much higher than it shows actually on his card. His shooting, like I mentioned, he's capable, I would say. And then his pace is a little bit odd because there's such a big difference in the acceleration and sprint speed. So if you do want to try out this card, make sure you put, a hunter, a catalyst, or a shadow on him. Personally, we're going to go with the shadow so then we can up his defensive ability because, like I said, I do think he is someone that at least can have that already good attacking capability. So again, that's why we are putting a shadow on him. Now, he currently goes for 230k, which in terms of a box-to-box or defensive-minded German midfielder from the Bundesliga, he is the cheapest out of him, Team of the Year Kimmich, and then headliners Goretzka. So keep that in mind, right? First game, we have a little bit of a hybrid, mostly BPL, along with a few of those French players in the back. But as I mentioned before, we are going to try out Neuhaus in kind of that same role that we did with Tonali. So we're going to initially start in a 3-5-2. All right, so on the ball, Neuhaus. See, he actually, like I said, right, because he does have that lean body type, he is going to actually be pretty decent when it comes to moving around. So I do think if you put that shadow on him, which means his acceleration also goes to, what, I think 98? Then he's also going to be very good defensively. Now, he does have medium work rates, which is a little disappointing, I will say. That means that he's not going to be really making himself available in certain situations where he probably should be. Okay, Neuhaus. Again, because of that, look, that's actually really solid dribbling, right? And nearly gets a decent goal there. But again, with that a huge acceleration boost that he gets with the shadow and the fact, again, that he already has decent enough dribbling with a lean body type, he's going to be able to maneuver. So thankfully, you don't have to put an engine on him to increase that dribbling. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, okay. Well, Neuhaus definitely had that covered, which was good, and the game's like, nah, we're not going to allow it. End of the game, and what can I say besides that was the most absolute bullshit game I've ever witnessed in my entire life. That is not an exaggeration. I should have won 17-0, yet it was 3-5 loss. Now, in terms of Neuhaus, unfortunately, just wasn't really up to it. I think the medium work rates really kill him more than anything else, but I mean, I would like to see him in a new formation. Next game, pretty basic team, obviously with the Gomez, Pope, and Walker in there. What I want to do is switch to a 4-3-3 version 4, so he's going to be in center mid, hopefully, again, attack a little bit more. I'm still so pissed off about that last game. There is no logic to what just happened. Neuhaus, can you dink it? That's not bad, actually. I mean, if it was a little bit closer in, I think that would have been better, but the actual pass was fine. See, you can see there, Neuhaus, right? He just keeps sitting back. The medium work rates where he does not go forward whatsoever really hurt him. I mean, once he's forward, he's fine. Once he's defending, he's fine. It's that transition, right? You can see here, right? Good goal, right? Fair enough. His positioning is fine. It's getting into those positions that's really annoying because for whatever reason, obviously the reason being the medium work rates, he can't do anything. On to another game, obviously with the most meta back line of all time. Why wouldn't you always? Why wouldn't you ever switch? Ever, right? What's the fun in using different players, am I right? So we're going to start this one in a 4-4-2. That way Neuhaus is in a more advanced position, right? He'll be center mid. And again, it's not so much his positioning, his defensive positioning, once he's in a defensive position, it's not so much him, you know, in the attack positioning, it's him getting into those spots because of those horrible work rates of his. See, good tackle, fine. He's able to stay with his man because of his acceleration and lean body type, good agility and balance, but then he can't get to an offensive position quickly, right? If you need to attack, he can't really do it because he's too slow. Neuhaus, very good tackle. End of the first half, and the same problems are showing up, right? And it's literally not because of Neuhaus's abilities. Genuinely, that is not the issue whatsoever. We've seen how well he can defend. The discrepancy in pace is maybe a small issue, but it's not anything that he hasn't been able to overcome, in my opinion. It's literally just the work rates that have been absolutely killing him. There's no way that gets completed. Okay, that could be a small thing about just the game and how bad the game is with passing, but you can see Neuhaus, what an assist! Literally, Dybala got 2 goals, Bergkamp got 2 assists, Neuhaus only had 1 assist, and he's man of the match, along with Correa when he got a hat-trick. And, I mean, 2 of 2 tackles, 24 of 24 dribbles, 22 of 25 passes. Again, you can see how absolutely good he is. He is a solid player. You just have to make sure that essentially when you're in the attack, you're always running him forward. Essentially always, because he's not going to run into space. This is the new team that we have. It's actually a little bit different. It has a lot of Mexican players, so I'm assuming I'm playing someone from Mexico, or at least somewhere in Central, perhaps South America, but, you know, we saw a few Mexican players in there. Neuhaus, very good positioning. Same power that I do for literally every single shot I've ever done in my entire life, and it just gets blasted over. I love that. Thank you, game. Neuhaus, beautiful. Beautiful. We love to see it. We really do love to see it, man. Yeah, thank you for that awesome advantage. Neuhaus, though, with that 98 acceleration. Neuhaus. What is that? Neuhaus again, dude. And if it wasn't for the game right there, again, if it's not for the game, I haven't been playing my opponents in this entire review. It's literally just been me versus the game. Neuhaus, beautiful. Again, like that would have been a goal. That would have been a goal. What am I supposed to do, man? You know, it is what it is. The game allows the correct pass. He's clearly wide open. Again, Neuhaus, he's in the right spot. It's just literally the game currently. I'm not playing my opponent. I'm playing the game. That's as simple as that. Countless opportunities that Neuhaus has gotten us into, refused by the game. Tackles, passes, assists, literally every single thing you could imagine. In a good competitive game, we are winning these 3-0. Neuhaus has a goal and or an assist. Again, that's another good tackle from Neuhaus. There you go. Finally, we actually get something. Like, it didn't even go our way. We just got the ball that we deserve, you know what I mean? And then he's able to get away with a bad pass. And then Neuhaus does so well. He does so well. What am I meant to do? What am I meant to do, game? Oh, Neuhaus, again, beautiful. You're in the right spot, like always. I can't, man. Oh my god. It was such a good run. It really, really was. I think he might be off. He's not. Neuhaus, when he's pushed forward, genuinely very good. Genuinely very good. I think he's another center mid that kind of roams forward, not necessarily pushes forward like we had with Jonathan David, but at least just kind of roams forward, right? If he's allowed to roam forward, I think he's quite good. If everything was oh my god, he was onside. Again, look at that run. That's what I'm saying. His positioning is very, very solid. It's just the urgency at which he gets into a position that's the problem because of his medium work rates. Neuhaus, boom, assist. Dybala, goal. This is probably his best game so far. It's probably his best game. He's got a perfect 10 rating, 2 goals, 2 assists. He's literally been involved in all 4 goals so far. Dude, I'm telling you, look how smooth he is. He is so utterly smooth. Now, if you wanted to, you could probably put a Hunter on him since he is someone that's going to go forward, right? I think it might be better shooting-wise, or it obviously would be shooting-wise. It would probably be better overall. Dude, positioning. His positioning is genuinely 10 out of 10. End of the game, Neuhaus hat trick, 2 assists. This was his best game for sure. Should have been last game, and he did have a good game last game, but you know, games like, you know, we're bad and we don't know what to do. So at the end of the games, he had 5 goals, 3 assists. Now keep in mind, he did have a hat trick and 2 assists in the very last game, so it was more like 2 goals and 1 assist, but either way, he actually performed pretty decently well. You just have to know how to use him. So in my opinion, with how his card is, I think a Hunter is probably the best case scenario because again, he's supposed to be kind of rolling forward a little bit. So you know, he's not really, I wouldn't say he's not capable of playing defensive mid, but with the medium work rates and how good his attacking stats are, you need that boost in order to get him forward, right? You need that Hunter so you can get him the shooting boost, but you also need him to send him forward constantly, right? Pressing L1. And so in order to do that, you know, you do need some defensive support. So Hunter is going to be the way to go, which increases his finishing, increases his shooting in general. Obviously, the pace is going to be the same with a Hunter. I would say at least try him out, especially if you need some German center mid, because again, the other alternatives are Goretzka, which is double his price, if not more than double his price. Kimmich is obviously even more than that, right? In the millions of coins for Team of the Year Kimmich. So might as well give him a try, right? In my opinion, I think he's a good card. So that is going to do it for this review, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been DMG. Peace.